if you have the right team, and I'm probably going to forget someone here, but like real estate agent, attorney, title company, property manager, home inspector, lender, okay, all these people that are working for you, if they're all able to, work efficiently and quickly, they're going to make, my job easier as an
Mhm.
investor. If you have a real estate agent that just doesn't get back to you, or an attorney that takes like a week to get back to you and everything.
Kills deals.
Yeah, and time is money, right?
Mhm.
You want to move forward.
Yeah.
To me, that's the most important thing.
Mhm.
Even if you pay premium a little bit, but time is money. You want to keep moving forward.
Mhm. 1000%. That's why we like working with so many of the same, like you said, the attorney, we have the same Chris, you've met Chris. He's on retainer. We use him for all of our landlord tenant stuff, all the contracts, all the general business law, that things that we come across. Worldwide land transfer on
Mhm.
the title. I mean, they're awesome. I mean, there's a lot of title companies out there, always, all going for the same business, but working with Jeff and Juan over there has been fantastic. You have even property insurance. There's a lot of people out there, it's just timing, being able to quickly look at a property and being able to call Tom over at High Street Insurance Agency and just say, what am I looking at? Because it's not, you can't just apply a dollar per unit to insurance as much as you'd like to. It's all dependent upon the type of the property, the age, location, how close is it to a high crime neighborhood, how close is it to a coast, right? All these things that, we don't have access to as much as we'd like to, and you got to have someone readily available to make those, answer that
Mhm.
for you, because if not, it's really difficult to know how much you could pay for a property when you have very limited information, you know? So I agree, having the right team in place is, most important. Even the last property that we just did in Bhutan, that the insurance on a deal like that could really make or break
Mhm.
what it is. So him being able to run out a quote before we even had a contract on the property validated, some of the assumptions going into it. Because there's very, very little information available at the time, when we were looking at it.